Hello, Life Path 4. Thanks for coming for your reading. My name is Adjwoa, and I'm glad you're here. So there are a few things I need to say before I actually start the reading, and that is, one, the year coming up is gonna add up to a 5, and the 5 is all about changes, okay? Things getting transformed. Also, it's also about spontaneity and, like I said, being able to, be in so many places at one time, having your hands in different things. But the main thing here is that Spirit is setting into the situation, okay, in whatever area of our life. That's how I feel about the number 5. I feel like after you've built everything and created the stability in number 4, number 5 is when Spirit sets in and puts you through so many changes, trying to have better understanding of yourself and where you're going, and having all the components in place. Okay, so then you move to a 5 where things go through the balance stage. So for me, 5 is going to bring that change, that dynamic, that spiritual essence into our lives. But it's also, bringing in more astrology and all these other components. Is a business opportunities opening up, for a lot of people to be able to start in their own business or get into business mindsets, and stuff like that. That Mercury influencing us, our thinking and things moving forward when it comes to, business transactions. I also feel like the 5 can be brought into the astrology as children and creativity as well. So we have to watch what is going to happen with our kids or what may be going on around our children. So, all these bits information coming in for the 5, basically is what I have to say. So this is going to affect all of us anyway. But you also need to know your own personal year number, because you have to calculate it and see what that year is going to do for you personally. But overall, we're all going to be affected by these energies that I kind of explained. You can also research and get more information on what the year 5 is going to bring globally. Okay, now that's out of the way. But the next thing that I want to talk about is this period that I'm doing this reading for. It's covering the month of January, February, and March, which is the winter season. So this winter season spiritually means that things are completing and going through a death phase, coming to an end. It's the time of rest. The whole universe is going through this period. And so when spring comes, things have gone through transformation, rebirth, and things can start all over again, and life can begin all over again. So we're going to be looking at it from that point of view, also seeing what has come to an end during this period. So this reading is going to cover this energy specifically and bring things out. So okay, let me see. So for you now, let's talk about a Life Path 4. Life Path 4 is all about you understanding your foundation and stability, building things that are solid and tangible, that can last, okay, for a lifetime. So 4 is all about, when you think about 4, you're looking at 4 corners. It's about the home, right? Like I said, building the home, building a foundation on which everything will be springed off of. So you're a very practical person, a very, goal-oriented person that is very rigid in the way you see things. That you have a process, you believe in the society and structure in society and everything. Very practical in nature. Sometimes don't want anything to do with spirituality. Very earth-based also. So this is the kind of energy that the life path is dealing with. When they are not following procedure and schedules, they don't feel good. You guys don't feel good about yourselves. So that's the summarization of what the life path 4 is really about. I also feel like for the life path 22s, there's all these attributes and then more. It is you guys are called the master builders, because you guys are the ones that build like major things in society. So for instance, a life path 22 has the ability to build schools or build the roads, things that affect society on a larger scale. is laying on the shoulders of the life path 22, which is also, you know, this reading is also for the life path 22. So for the 4s and the 22s, the difference is that the 4s get everything they need, you know, foundation, home, stability in job and all that. But the 22s do all that, but a step higher, and building foundations for the society, period. So it's a big burden, right? And so that is what this is all about, and you already know that. So let's quickly look at what is going on with you with this reading while you're here. All right, so the winter season is going to bring out some aspects in you where everything that you've been working on, right, you're going to see that you are about to actually start working on it. So things that you've been planning, preparing for, arranging in your mind, in your physical space, and, you know, putting things together, if it's a business, if it's a new direction in job or whatever it is that you've been preparing for, is about to take off. But this period is going to bring you into this mindset of getting more prepared. So it's like a preparation period for you, where you're gathering all the information, all the tools, and all the money or people, all that you need to make a move when the spring comes. So you're about to step out in yourself, being more grounded and more prepared, ready for takeoff. So that's a good blessing that this winter is going to bring for you, right? Great preparation period, which is very good. Time to do that is winter, right? Now, some things that are going to come to an end in you is the fact that you may have doubted yourself that you can't make things happen, that you didn't have the skills you took to manifest. Some of you did things so practically that you didn't understand the spiritual components that has to be put in place when it comes to manifestation. So when you got stuck in, okay, I know I need these practical things, I need money, this and this and that and that, and you went about it the old-fashioned way, the proper way, the way that everybody knows, this aspect is going to actually die in you, where you are going to find out that there is other ways of skinning the cat, using your spiritual mind, your spirituality, your power within, your assertive spirit self within yourself, to help you to manifest things, not just by working for everything. So you are going to learn that you can do this using your higher self also, not just the practical ways and the way things are set for you to make things happen. So I really like that you're going to realize that you are a manifester. You're going to realize that you are the magician. So that is really cool, right? Which is very important for the life path 22s and the 4s, to be able to have the other ways of bringing things into existence besides just busting your behind to make things happen all the time, right? So the spiritual process that's going to happen during this season is that you're going to be working on your first chakra, your root chakra, a lot. And it's all about your insecurities, all your insecurities about how, you know, things don't add up for you. You know, whatever you feel that your fears, that you feel you cannot face, it's all going to be confronted, because you're going to have to deal with that to be able to be the magician when time is right in the spring, right? So it's all in alignment with you. Working on your fears and on your insecurities is what you're going to be dealing with spiritually during this winter season, so that you can move forward. All right, you're going to strengthen that root chakra, and that is a very beautiful energy. So, you know, whatever you thought you couldn't do, you're going to be facing that. Now, there are some karmic lessons that was going to go on too during this period. And, you know, some of you, your insecurities, I feel, surround your physical body. You feel you're too big, or you feel you're not pretty enough, or you think your thigh is too wide, or you got too many stretch marks, or you're not pretty enough, you know. And I also feel like I heard when I pulled the card that some of you feel like all your dirty laundry is out there. So because of this pandemic and all the struggle that's going on, people are getting to know your financial standings and your life, you know, because things are wide open now. So you feel naked, like all your dirty laundry is out in the open about how your struggles are and all that stuff. That's for some of you guys. But the insecurities also surround your physical appearance and your beauty issues and stuff like that. Okay, so these are things that you're going to be working through so you can embrace yourself and accept yourself for who you are and how you look and what you're capable of doing at this period. So that's a lot of work to be done, right? Now, the opportunities that this season is going to bring out in you is that you're going to start to appreciate yourself. You are going to start to realize that you have a lot to be grateful for, okay? And you're going to focus on gratitude, having that attitude of gratitude. And you're going to learn to practice this gratitude energy daily in your life, because that's what's going to bring in the blessings that you want. The more positive you have, a positive outlook you have on your plans and goals, the more you get blessed. So this energy of gratitude is needed to move you forward in your plans, as I see it here. And that is the blessing that you're going to get at the end of this. You become more grateful. You just naturally blend that to your psyche and know, the power of being grateful. The spirits also want you to be grateful that some of you are actually gonna have the healing angels around you healing you, because you need some healing energy. I guess there may be some pain or some illnesses that you may have. So the healing angels are surrounding you and helping you to heal, whether they are psychological or physical. You're getting some healing energy. But also some of you are actually healers, and you're developing this healing energy within yourself. So you need to be grateful for this ability that has surfaced within yourself during this winter. You would realize that you have the ability to heal, which is beautiful, right? So you need to be grateful for that. And those of you who are already nurturing this ability within yourself, be grateful for that as well. Okay? Now, the healing angels also have advice for you, and they are saying that you are growing from all of this. You are changing and becoming who you're supposed to be at the end of this winter. You have to allow growth to happen, because there's no other way here. You have hit that point where things have to start going into fruition. You have to start acting on your plans and ideas come spring. So at the end of all of this, you find a balance and you realize that you have grown into this beautiful being that you are meant to be. My life path 22s and 4s. So that's the healing message for you. The spirit guides are also saying that you need to focus on the positives. That's what they're saying. Focus on only the positives. Don't worry about the things that didn't work out. Don't put energy in that. Not that it's never gonna, you're never gonna encounter negativity. But the point here is not putting your focus on those things, but focusing on what is working, what has worked, and what will work. That's the way forward. That's a healthy mindset, right? To keep. The archangels are saying that you need to check your diet, my life path 4, and eat healthy for your optimum health. You also need to rest. Find time to sleep. You need at least 6 to 8 hours every night, I feel. And exercising, they are saying, regularly is very important as well. So keep a healthy lifestyle, they are saying. The archangels are also saying that you already know what to do. So trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. See? So they are pushing you to move with all the stuff, your plans and everything. Trusting in your plans and your knowledge and your intuition is the way forward for you. My life path 4 and 22s. So this is all that I have for you for this winter season. I will see you in the spring, and we're going to talk about setting your plans in motion after the rest of the winter. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll definitely see you in 3 months. Bye!